harassing them full on key with those
Also
crash
big Pete.
pads. He might be able to make
He's
it before
chasing
they
him
can pull
down.
up the double revive. He's challenging the wall. Victor P trying to do what he can to defend. Victor P shut down. Gold ritual.
You got Kanata on low ground. Let's go.
2v2v2.
Come on, Nene.
Team alive with all three. It's gonna be rapid Kanata and both. Ow, that's not my fault. I didn't curse him, but it is now.
You got Tayson on high ground.
They have to worry about Tayson trying to drop down low, but maybe a little too soon.
Soldiers got shit on. Come on, Kanata. Let's go, Kanata.
That's a huge signal. That's a huge sign. They're trying to
Dude,
get
look at that
away
zone.
from this
No one can get up to
catalyst on
9.
the low ground.
But Queasy and Merstack are the only ones that made it to the mountaintop.
This
And
is a Queasy win.
It is just raining down from above. Queasy continuing to find those eliminations. Pump gonna be dropped. It's only Baka and Yeko.
Dang, the crowd's gonna go crazy.
Eliminated too. Queasy and Merstack. No one left to challenge them. Fight that they're gonna have to optimally turn into their favor. It's a little bit scattered right now, but they're just so low on that surge. They don't have any other option. They have to keep trying to apply pressure, but they might not get the chance. The surge is going to take care of them alongside Raito. Just an easy
The crowd is celebrating. That's so toxic.
I am at a loss for words.
Team on low ground though, and Mustache, Swizzy, they're starting to drop. They're trying to see if they can close this one out. Queasy finds a knock.
Queasy with the
He
back-to-back.
misses out. Queasy going for the back-to-back. It is all Queasy Mustache.
Game 2, game 3, and it's looking like it could be possible for game 4. 370 points and counting. Only 2 teams in front of him, both of them weak. Vanya trying to do what he can, but he only has one teammate, Marius as well, with the full trio up above. They get the wipe on the one. They're looking to close this one out as well. Marius in his line of sight, but Swizzy, he takes a big shot. That's a surprise attack, but luckily for him, his 2 teammates have his back. Mustache gets the drop on the Marius, stays alive. They're targeting out Vanya. 3v1 situation, and they go back to
3 in a row.
to win another game.
When have you ever seen on the global stage the trip skis of victory royales? Queasy, Swizzy, and Mustache are setting a new precedent here in the 20.
Vico's taking charge, but he's also taking
Game 5, come on.
damage. Flixie's forced to reload, and Benno is in that mid cut as well. A challenge that they did not find success on, but relatively
Queasy playing
so.
hill off.
Even if
Wait, are they
don't
gonna win
have the
again,
high
bro?
ground, They put Queasy and Mustache on the back foot.
And that's
Come on,
the
Vino.
problem, Queasy, Mustache. They could still take
got Kanata
a
alive
little
too?
bit of zone here just because of that exotic fizz, but at the same time, Vico, Benno, Flixie, they're now trying to remind everybody this might be it's Queasy's tourney so far, but
No way, Mustache!
Mustache finding the biggest elimination of the Benno, the Siphon.
You gonna win?
Forward, the hopes of Gentleman now resting on his shoulders. Flixie trying to hang, but Flixie wins it all.
Let's go, Benno.
Shutting down the dream here in the high ground.
How is
Swizzy and
Queasy even
Queasy
still alive
now
down there?
working through ultimate low. This is a night and day difference for loadouts, but Swizzy still trying to bring it all together. He only
They're
has
just a
5
duo.
kills, but he has to take a chance to heal, and Queasy picks it up where he left off. Eliminations onto Tisco now means that Queasy has some material to work with, and Marius, he's torping his way through, but he might just run smack dab center into where Queasy is at, not to mention Proxy, Pablo, Chino overhead.
This is a good moment for all the players down low. They're distracted up above, but not too distracted. They drop down. Surprise attack coming from above. Down goes Queasy. Pixie's gonna follow as well. Vanya's down by himself. He gets taken down by Chino. Pablo, Tino, they're the only 2 alive for the team from high ground to low. They're trying to take the fight to Demas, and that one is
Oh yeah,
gonna be
Fred's team got
solidified.
this.
And a much needed Siphon comes in just in time. A 2v1 situation, and it's Pix. He's so far out
he's
of zone,
cooked.
and the last medkit has already been used. A last desperation attempt to make his
GG.
way into the zone, and it does not work. For Oxy, Pablo, and Gino.
Guys, this is plans for 2026. Benji, put the headset
No,
on. Oh my gosh.
What's happened?
This,
What's happened?
this is for you. This is hot off the presses. This is what is coming for 2026.
2026 FNCS duos, FNCS mid-season land, Reload Elite Series land, 1 million mobile series, a $1 million mobile code, rank 2.0, Pro-Am
This is
returns,
new
and lands return to
FNCS
Europe.
mid-season land?
Holy.
This is alive on the low ground.
You got Malibuka on height.
They got the front side of zone, and
You got Kanata on low ground.
A couple eliminations being cleaned up.
Chop's still alive too.
Malibuka and Walk still on high ground, raining and fire down
The whole crowd is screaming at them.
And you see the Bowberry fans coming
Malabuka.
out. They're getting ready. The inevitability, the drop down from above. It comes in. Kanata gets cleaned up. The siphon comes into play. Wax is doing damage. Malabuka is causing pain.
Blocks and Malabuka, they might just be able to do it, Chap. Not going to be able to withstand the pressure here. Malabuka with a huge clean.
They're playing crazy.
Blocks now just needs to seal this one out. And just like that, Malabuka and Watts, they take down Pixie. And that's going to be the
Dang, GG's.
so healthy.
Got Panzer and Seti on low ground.
But can they close it out on the low ground? Themish will
Dang, the crowd is booing.
So now, Seti, Panzer, Yapko looking to remind the rest of the competition that they are in it for the win. Watts has no more.
The crowd's finna rage.
The tree will be the only thing stopping it. They just need to connect with the final shot, and the storm will do the job. They are the favorites.
Looking to
It's a
chop
2v1.
that Phaser.
We got Pix and Demus on low ground.
Drop, does he have the Flowberry Fizz?
Got
Will he
Phaser on
fall
height.
before he gets the chance? He was hoping somebody else would deal with Poland, but Pix and Demus, this is it.
That's game 9.
He tried to take them down. Muzz and
Bro,
Shadow
Muzz is still alive?
giving some hope. They are a fully intact trio.
There's only 3 full trios left in this game. Shadow, Sphinx, and Muzz are one of them, but they're getting pressured on the other side, on the low ground by King Phaser, PH in. They're trying to run around, take priority on this zone. They have beaten Muzz up this hill, but they're focusing on the high
Come on,
ground.
Nene.
They ran out of build. It's all turning sideways. Down goes PH in. King is scrambling. He's able to get one, but it's not enough. 3v3. The eventuality comes in. Marius is dropping down. He wants to finish the fight, but he's going to go down. Vanya trying to stay up.
Also 1v3.
2 splashes left, and it's a 1v3 situation.
Muzz wins.
And Shadow might have just done it. All they have to do is remain fully intact. Vanya still from up above. He's got a couple of chug splashes. He's got a couple of medkits. This might be our first heal up that we are witnessing, Jacob. He knows he doesn't have any other choice. He's got to fully
Wait, do they even have
retreat.
hills?
Sphinx gonna be the last line of defense. He's violating going forward. He can't manage to figure out where Vanya is at, though. There's so much space in between them. Shadow still
Shadow has a madness.
130 left in the madness, but Vanya, 4 bandages, still has the splashes. Is Storm Sickness going to come into effect, or will Shadow manage to do it with the madness?
You found a med kit?
He found another med kit. Where does it keep coming from? But he can't hold on. It's completely over.
Let's go, GG Muzz.
But it's still there.
Wait,
Jacob,
Queasy's
this
King
is a
second?
strategy.
Nah.
They know they land OXR. They're waiting on top of the mountain. They want to rain down the shots as they fly through the sky. They crack the shields onto 1. There's just so much distance before he reaches the ground. He's out of render distance overall. Instantly comes the crash pad, Mustache, Queasy, Swizzy. They're trying to rotate in that direction. Finally, they get another opportunity.
They got him.
And it works. Vanya goes down. Mustache, Swizzy, and Queasy are going after second place.
But what's going to be there faster? The double revive or Swizzy, Mustache, and Queasy. They're doing everything they can to try and collapse
They got theirs
onto
off.
this position. Vanya's already been back up into the running, but they're going all in here. Swizzy, Queasy, Mustache, they're looking to control their own destiny. They want to take down Vanya. They want to make it so that game 12 isn't even close. But Mustache, Queasy, Swizzy, they're just not able to close the gap. And Mustache, he's lost too much HP. He's going to be forced to fall back.
This is it. This is the moment. Why wait till game 12? Marius, Pixie, and Vanya, they've given an opportunity here to take down first place and potentially take that spot. Few points separate them, and Swizzy's probably realizing their backs are up against the wall.
Come on, Mustache.
Maybe even second guessing this decision to go ahead and try to surprise attack them. But they have the low ground. Marius, Pixie, Vanya, they have the high ground. And since they do have that, they have the decision to hold and pressure them down below or rotate out like you see here.
No risk, no story, though.
They're running, bro.
Vanya's a little bit split
Oh, they're
apart here.
chasing.
Mustache, Quizzy, Swizzy,
Oh my
they're still
God.
taking
Oh, bro, this
it
is
all the
crazy.
way down to the bird to go. These guys are full on fighting inside of the storm. It's early.
They have to
zones,
1v1.
so they don't have to worry too heavily, but it's the Storm Sickness, Jacob. Both of these teams are delaying their own endgame.
Something that we saw come into play in that last game, the Storm Sickness. getting chunks of HP ripped off in the end game, but they're continuing to go. They want to chase this one down, but Pixie on the other side, he's the most elevated. Vanya, he's on the low ground.
Come on,
trying
Susie.
to heal the best that he can, but so Pixie is making sure to defensively hold that high ground. Marius as well. Flowberry Fizz, just make sure to top off the shields. That way they can force him down further and further. They continuously are getting chased, but you say, you know what? You want to fight? Come get it.
They're throwing everything at this one. The inventory, all of the heals, they're disappearing. Marius is becoming fully aware that the investment is soon becoming not worth it. How aggressive they're gonna get. They're coming right box to box, wall to wall right now.
But think about the biggest differences here. Queasy's team, they're not actually carrying shotguns. All they have is the Wrecker revolvers in comparison to Marius, who's rocking both, but it's a gray Sentinel at best. And that Wrecker revolver just not able to get close enough. Pixie, Vanya, Marius essentially at a standstill right now with Queasy.
They have the majority of the heals. You already see the slurp juice in the inventory, med kits being used. Essentially almost 200 HP and shields combined between these two, so they do have a little bit more of an upper hand. And I think Marius knows they're running out of HP resources to keep this fight going longer, so they are definitely now officially on the clock this deep in the zone, and it's only the fourth one overall. Merstash and them still have splashes underneath. Vanya's dropping, almost gets boxed up. Merstash has his head on a swivel, continuously turning around, but
Queasy's down.
And there it is in action. Marius is able to get the knock onto one, but he gets dropped to 30 HP. They desperately need the siphon, but oh no! Disaster strikes! Pixie is now the last one alive! Merstash and Swizzy, they lose Queasy, but it's only a knock. He's quickly
Dang, Merstash and Swizzy with the clutch.
In the making, and Pixie falls!
They got all three! That's all! And the two med kits, but still, he
Peter Bond
has to
height.
make his way forward, and he's gonna have to
Angry.
crash directly into Reed Cooper and Curly, but the moment they head down,
But he wearing the chicken
taken
skin.
out by Peter Bond.
Reed just getting targeted from up above.
No,
he
he just
all
dropped.
his materials, has no other choice, but another team contests towards the high ground. Cold, Ritual, and Peterbot, they're forced scrambling around, figuring out a way to reunite. The Flowberry Fizz does come out. That's Tisco, that's Striker, that's Kadu. They've taken down NA's best, but it's only for so long. Revenge comes in, and it comes in quick. Cold gets it down onto one. No siphon just yet. He needs to buy time. No extra builds, and he's facing Reason on the other side. But high ground disrupts the foe. Down they go. 3v3 here for the end game. Kami, Hottie, that's relatively loose because Eyedrop is down. Kadu, Striker,
I think this is a
Disco,
Brazil
they
team.
could take it all.
And this is what the international scene has needed all weekend long. But no, Cammy, Hottie, Cammy's not going to be able to make it through. It's only Tisco, Striker, and Kadu left to deal with Hottie. But Hottie, he'll be forced to charge forward. He tries to head towards the high ground, but he just doesn't have the HP. Tisco just needs one more shot, and he finds it. That's going to be the first victory royale here.
And GG.
Pixie aren't careful. They might run smack dab into the center of where all the congestion is building at, but they're crash padding up. They're trying to get back on the height. They know what is in front of them, and they want to take it by force.
They already have second place locked in. It's all or nothing.
No way.
Down goes PHC, but no.
Oh, he just got
Marius is now down as well. Pixie with the pressure on his shoulders. You got to remember, though, Queasy is down. They are 50 points shy. He needs to win, but he gets denied. Merstash, Queasy, and Swizzy have done
Dang,
it.
good try.
It was the final moment. It was going to be so bittersweet, no matter the outcome for the gentle mates here, Jacob. But Queasy has finally overcome. The GOAT debate has been settled. He is the GOAT of Fortnite when it comes to IGLing and as a player in general. And he's got two GOATs with him in Swizzy and Merstash.
But there's still hundreds of thousands of dollars split between these teams still left alive. A good chunk of
Cooper's
them
still
at
alive.
the top of the leaderboard, including Pablo, who's trying to have that solo run, but that one gets ended, and rather quickly as he was by himself. Now it's Seti and Yapko. They're one of three teams left alive. Panzer's trying to move in, 20 HP. He's quickly running out of builds. Seti as well, but he's gonna go out. Cammy, his invitational partner, has done it again. He ends his show. He said, no, you will not pass me. You will not take my money, as Cooper and Curly are still down below. 2v3 situation, 3v1. Eyedrop, Dari, and Cammy win the final game of the day.
What an impossibly crazy finish. Nobody could have possibly anticipated that it would all come down to this final champions!